Hey everybody, it's Pastor Justin. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope all of you had a great holiday. I hope you ate lots of delicious food and got to have some fun with family and friends in a way that was safe and responsible. And I hope, most of all, that you got to spend some time being thankful to God and being grateful to Him for all of the blessings that we enjoy each and every day. So happy Thanksgiving. And now that Thanksgiving is behind us, we turn our eyes to the future, and that means Christmas. Christmas is on the way. Now, usually during the month of December, all of us would gather in the sanctuary in a big congregation, in a big crowd, and we would kind of count down the days to Christmas. One of the traditions that we would normally honor is something called the lighting of the Advent wreath. An Advent wreath is a lot like the typical green wreath that you might have at your house, except that it lays flat and on it are situated candles. And with each passing week between now until Christmas, we light a different candle to honor something special, something like hope, peace, love, and joy. And then the Christ candle, of course, on December 24th. So, of course, this isn't a normal year, and we can't gather in the sanctuary safely in a big crowd. But that's not going to stop us from honoring Advent. If you can't come to us, then we will come to you. So Miss Abby McLean, and I have worked really hard to put together these Advent packets. In your mailbox, you should have a red envelope from the church. And if you haven't gotten it yet, then just wait a little bit longer, keep your eyes peeled because it's on its way. But in this red envelope are all sorts of things that you and your family can do together to celebrate Advent, to count down the days until Christmas. There are coloring pages and arts and crafts and other fun activities. And there are a number of different ways that you can make your own Advent wreath at home. Instead of coming to church and lighting the Advent wreath there, you can light an Advent wreath at home, your very own Advent wreath. So we hope that you enjoy this Advent packet. It's a red envelope, a big red envelope, and stuffed inside are lots of good things. We hope that you enjoy all the things that are inside. So the first week in Advent, we think about hope. And hope is something that keeps us going when the days are tough. When times are hard and, when we have to go to school virtually, or when we don't get to see our friends as much as we used to, or maybe we don't get to see our grandparents or our family as much as we used to, or maybe something happens that's sad, or we're going through something hard. Hope is something that keeps us going. It's something that keeps us striving and working for a better world. Hope is something that's really, really powerful. And it's something that all of us need in abundance, I think, these days. Before Christ was born, before Christ came to the world, the people of God just hoped. They hoped beyond hope for a Savior, for a rescuer, for someone to help them in their need. And they had a lot of troubles back then, just like we've got some troubles today. But they had, I think, even greater troubles back then. And what they wanted, what they needed was a Savior. And so they hoped, and they prayed, and they waited. And sometimes the waiting was tough, but they kept on hoping, and they kept on waiting, and they kept on praying, and they kept on working for a better world and doing all the things that they knew to do to be faithful to God. So that is what we're going to think about this week. Hope, 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 hope. And I pray that you have plenty of hope in these days. When times are a little tougher than usual, I hope and I pray that God gives you all of His good gifts. Thanks for listening and watching, friends, and it's great to see you. I'll see you again soon. Much love from Miss Abby and me. Take care. Bye.